So what we're going to look at now is volume of cylinders and prisms. So basically, we have one formula for both these instances. So, and the formula is the volume of either a cylinder or a prism is capital B times H. So here's a prism. Maybe it's a rectangular prism. And here is a cylinder. So the base is, let's just color that top element there. The base is just whatever the flat surface is on the bottom. In this case, the base on the left is a rectangle. So that's just going to be the area of that base is length times width. The area of the base on the right is pi r squared. And the height is h here. So h is just the height of the prism or cylinder. So the area on the left is length times width times height. The area on the right is pi r squared times height. So let's say we have a trapezoidal prism. Okay, so we have a height here, and we have our base. So in general, it's the same formula. So the volume is the capital B times H. In this case, capital B is just the area of the base, and it's a trapezoid. So the area of that base is 1/2 little b, which is that small base, and the height is that section there. So it's 1/2 little b plus big B times height, and that's all times 1/2. And that's that section right there. So this volume would be 1/2 little b plus big B times, in this case there's two h's. The h of the trapezoid can be a little confusing, but that's part of that formula. So I'm going to write that there. And we'll color this one a little different color of red, so we know that's a different h, which is the height of that prism, how far that trapezoid goes up or down. So that's the general formula there. Let's look at an example. So let's look at a cylinder. So let's say we have r is equal to 2 inches and height is equal to, let's just do 10 inches here. So we can find the volume from this shape. Volume is capital B times H. Capital B is just that base. Let's do that different color here. One that didn't work, but there we go. So that's going to be pi r squared, and h, let's just do that one green. So that's our h that we care about, which is 10 inches. So the radius is 2 inches. So we're going to do pi 2 squared times our height, which was 10. So it's pi, 2 squared is 4 times 10. It's going to be 40 pi, and our units were inches. So it's going to be inches cubed here. All right, so that's the volume of that cylinder. We can keep it in terms of pi here. Let's look at a more complex scenario when we